Snake, do you see any tufts of...
Yeah.
What kind of grass?
Just...
You should check.
It's pretty...
If you crawl when you... If you want... If the... But what do you mean?
You had me check it just...
That...
By...
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise... Press the crouch. Press the action. If you approach an enemy undetected, you... This... But after he...
Major, tell me a little bit more about the space race.
In 1957, the Soviet Union succeeded in launching their first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit. Having been beaten to the chase by the Soviets, the US government accelerated its own space program in an effort to catch up. The following year, the space development programs of the various service branches were united to form the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA. That same year, the Mercury program was launched, with 7 candidates were chosen from the military as the first astronauts. But as you know, it was a Soviet cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin, who made the first successful manned spaceflight 3 years ago. NASA's first successful ballistic flight came 1 month after Gagarin's mission, with the Freedom 7 carrying Alan Shepard into space. After that, with America still lagging behind the Soviets in orbital flight, President Kennedy made a momentous decision: that America would put a man on the moon before the end of the decade.
Yeah, I heard that speech, but a lot of guys I knew weren't real happy about it. They said no one was going to make them go on a mission to blow up some damn moon base.
But rocket research and missile research are closely related. Imagine, if you will, a Soviet Union able to send wave after wave of nuclear missiles raining down on Washington from a base on the surface of the moon. Even if that's still a long way from reality, if we lose the initiative, we may never get it back. We're left with no choice but to keep... The Gemini program, launched 2 years ago, represents the initial step towards establishing a... And yet, I don't want to call President Kennedy a liar, but I simply can't imagine that in 6 years, man will have reached the moon.
I don't know. I never even thought we'd make it up into space. I guess it all depends on whether you have the will to make it happen.
Perhaps you're right. You can climb up onto waist-high objects by... Snake, press the CQ. Snake, if you find an item box, sometimes it's dangerous to... That's why you should check first to make sure that if you can't get a good look with your handgun, the assault rifle works. The distance that you... When in use first-person view. When you creep inside... Snake, did you notice that when you knock an enemy unconscious, if you take a close look at the stars above the enemy's head, once the stars are all... So, each time you use up the ammunition, it's possible to destroy... Snake, let's review the way... When press the action. It's possible to Snake,
I see you caught yourself a reticulated. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they have a highly ferocious temperament. And their most distinguishing, this pattern if you think there might be a otherwise you could get bitten. It's a huge snake. I'll bet if you capture, you've eaten one, haven't you?
Yeah, it wasn't half bad.
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Talk to you. I see you found some The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory.
And that's why they call it
That's right. It doesn't really in its immature state before it melts away.
I ate some, but...
Really? Just be sure not to eat them while...
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give...
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back.
What?
Just teasing. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
I see you found a Russian false... The Russian false mango is a mango-like fruit. The egg-shaped fruit is sweet and tangy with a
Yeah. It was pretty tasty.
See, also, the seeds can be used to make a medicine that aids in digestion. It might come in handy if you... That area is inhabited. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived...
Why are Indian crocodiles way...
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult male, you'll never catch one alive, even if you use the
Got it.
Taste? Yes, I did look into that.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby. Snake, you will encounter Baltic hornets' nest. Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets. The difference between them and other inside the nest are larvae. In particular, it's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. Honey can also be when you knock down a hornet. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of... Snake, that area should be inhabited by tree frogs. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary.
They've got an appetite.
You've got a one-track mind. But seriously, however, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by...
Yeah, I ate one.
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the if it is the waste that's causing it, it really makes you think about the changing...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Check your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name, as you consume your O2... Snake, that area is in... Magpies are members of the crow family. They're distinguishable by their beautiful dark blue and white. Their favorite food is insects, but they'll also eat small fish, acorns...
They'll eat anything.
Right, just like you. If you use the tranquilizer gun, you should be able to...
Okay, so how do they...
You always ask me that.
Naturally. So?
I've never heard of anybody actually eating a mag...
You don't say.
Oh. Eat food to recover capture... Snake, there's a fruit called the...
Golova?
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found only in that region. It's related to the
Jackfruit, huh?
Yep, he's a cannibal.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
No.
I said, I'm sure you'd like...
Oh.
Golova means head in Russian. It's supposedly pretty good to... The fruit itself is fairly large, so you can... Golovas grow directly off the... If you're running low on stamina, it might be... That area is home to the reticulated python is said to be the long... You should be able to find it's... To eat food... That area is in...
Paramedic.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician. Or I was until I joined the CIA.
How is your reputation?
My what?
Your reputation.
Oh, that.
How was it?
Why? Don't you trust me?
That's not what I meant.
Fine, then.
Uh-huh. So?
So what?
Your reputation. How was it?
My, you're relentless.
Hey, I'm a snake. So?
My reputation was spotless. I'm highly skilled, patient, and good-looking to boot. Everybody wanted to see me. What else would you expect? No, seriously.
Incidentally, her nickname back then was Quack.
Major.
Is that true?
Is what true?
About your nickname.
No. Well, maybe a few people did call me that.
So you were a quack?
No. Well, yes and no. I mean, in a sense I was, but then again I wasn't.
Snake, her skills as a doctor are beyond reproach. You have my word on that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Snake.
Then why did they call her Quack?
It's because she...
Never mind that. It doesn't matter. We've got a job to do and we have to stay focused. Besides, my past doesn't have anything to do with the mission and...
Because she never shuts up.
Yes, that's it.
No, that's not it. Snake, tell him that's not true. Say something.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, you do that.
Just a minute. Snake, don't you hang up on me. That area is home to the... If you have any questions about Stan, say, Snake, about that helmet and...
Oh, those? Those are the helmet assembly and oxygen system assembly. The helmet is fitted with a bayonet fastener that attaches to the oxygen mask. It's also got earphones and a boom mic.
I'm not interested in all that stuff.
So why did you bring it up?
It reminds me of something.
Reminds you of something?
Yeah.
The mask?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Psychomantis.
That's what you've been thinking about?
Yeah, every time I'm about to remember it, it slips away from me again. Don't you just hate that?
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen it somewhere.
How would I...
That's it!
What?
The fly!
The fly?
Yeah, it finally came to me. You look just like him. Oh, I feel better.
The fly?
From the movie, The Fly? You've never seen it?
No.
Jeez, where have you been? It's about this scientist who's conducting teleportation experiments when he gets mixed up with a fly and ends up with the fly's head attached to his body.
Never heard of it.
That's too bad. It's a good movie.
Paramedic. You said you like movies, right?
I love him.
About the Major's code name.
Major Tom?
Yeah. He sounded like he wasn't sure whether or not Tom was the name of the tunnel that worked in The Great Escape.
So I heard.
So was it?
Was it what?
Was Tom really the name of the tunnel that worked?
Right.
So it was Tom.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Why should I know?
You watch a lot of movies, don't you?
Yeah.
But you've never seen The Great Escape.
No.
Why not?
It didn't look interesting.
You don't watch movies that don't look interesting?
That's right.
And yet you've seen The Fly.
The Fly looked interesting, and it was. Something wrong.
Nothing. Tell me, what other kind of movies do you like?
Let's see. There's the Quartermass Experiment, and It Conquered the World, and Earth versus the Spider. Oh, and Mondo Kane. Did I say something weird?
Forget it.
You should be able to find... That area's... When you get hurt... Snake, that area should be... When you get hurt... Snake, you will encounter...
Paramedic is the medical correspondent for this mission. Also, she has contact her... Paramedic is the medical... Also, she has...
Camouflage is an to use camouflage. Visibility. You can only use in other words, I see you're wearing the olive drab or plain color. As you can, you should change. The gun you're using is that's been modified by the suppressor-equipped pistol it's derived from.
The Mark 22.
That's what they're going to call it. If it uses a slide lock mechanism.
But I'll have to reload it by hand.
Right. You won't be able to fire multiple shots at once. So there's talk of designing the Mark, but for this mission, you'll be using, in a way, these tranquilizers. When one of them strikes a target, at the same time, chemical which pushes the you can knock out, but if you shoot them in the arm or leg, normally you would ask a fellow soldier how well your camouflage is working. But this is a solo. You have to determine how well.
Yeah.
Don't worry. That's what the camo and the high. In my day, I did my share of sneak.
You mean since World War II?
Yeah, mostly snatch missions.
Snatch mission. That's where you abduct an enemy officer without killing him, right?
Right. That's where I got the original idea for CQC. In a snatch mission, taking out the target's escorts by shooting them is not an option. If the enemy hears the gunshot, they'll know there's an intruder and tighten security. And the target will sense danger and try to get away.
You needed a way to take out the guards and secure the target.
That was the CQC style that you and I developed is based on the techniques I cultivated during those...
First time I've heard this.
Huh?
You've never told me any of this before.
I didn't?
No. Why? Why didn't you tell me this before? Why now?
I have my reasons. This is a solo sneak. You'll need to be more than just a soldier. You'll have to be...
You don't need to remind me.
I'm glad to hear...
Glad to hear what?
That you haven't changed.
Hmm?
The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
There's no need to be embarrassed. No one's ever attempted a mission like this before. In fact, you might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival view. The survival, use camouflage. The map option, the survival viewer. If you want to open the pause, choose battle. The most effective camouflage. It takes more to camouflage is a... Hunters have known about but it's only... To place a list... The sooner you find the end... When you aim your hand... Stalking is a... In the jungle, it's sometimes... Select...
Snake, there's a fruit Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so...
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of...
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive. You want to save? Chin up.
I'll be in touch. Not too bad. I want some more.
Saving the game. Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition that goes to the planet Altair 4. When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera. And the versatile, ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible... The special effects they used for the science stuff were really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible, I wouldn't have...
Maybe someday you'll be able to...
Yeah.
You want to save? Take care.
I will. Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is... We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage.
The Major is right. The success of the mission change your camouflage. The uniform, choosing camouflage. Also, don't forget that anything that moves, if you just stand up and run around like an idiot, but if you crawl instead, you should be able. You can see how effective the camo index shows how well. The higher the value, the harder. The key is to make your.
You want to save? Snake, have you seen Earth versus the Spider?
Nope.
It's about this spider that suddenly mutates into a giant monster. They bring it into the city in a state of hibernation.
So why did...
I told you, it's...
Yeah.
Snake, it's people like you always nitpicking and taking things too seriously. Look, the important...
Then what is it?
The fact that there's a huge spider destroying the city. Suspend your disbelief. That's the... You want to... Snake, I'm behind you 100%.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Huh? Who's that? What the? I'm just seeing things. Huh? Who's that?
Tío, no me acuerdo cómo se les... Se las amenazaba. No me acuerdo cómo... Te acercabas a él y simplemente le apuntabas, ¿no? Creo que era así. No sé. Hace tantos años.
Who's that?
¿Cómo se les amenazaba, tío? No me acuerdo. No me acuerdo ya cómo era esto, tío.
The enemy's here? No, wait!
¿Qué? ¿Que ha desaparecido el otro que me ha tirado? What the fuck? Me ha tirado dos cosas, ¿no? Macho, verdad, tío.
Who's that?
Pero no entiendo, macho. Es que no entiendo. Hasta que no lo pille, no, no voy a parar, ¿eh? No voy a avanzar. Hasta que no pille el funcionamiento de esto.
Freeze. No, wait. Uh. Uh. Freeze.
You want to save? Snake, have you seen the movie Them?
No.
It's about these giant ants that appear in the desert of New Mexico after a nuclear test. The army tries to fight them off with flamethrowers. The ants were so big that they filled up the entire screen. The whole movie theater was screaming.
An ant that big could make a good meal.
Yeah, well, if you find any, don't eat them.
Come on, they're not that bad for you.
If you end up growing huge like that, you won't have any...
Just like a...
You want to... Snake, I'm behind you 100%.
Thanks. That means a lot. Hey, this works. delicious.
Saving the game. Snake, have you ever seen Jason and the Argonauts?
I can't say I have.
It's based on Greek mythology. There's this ship called the Argo, and it sets sail in search of the Golden Fleece. Along the way, they run into all kinds of monsters, like bronze giants and the deadly seven-headed Hydra and the vicious bird-like. The most spectacular part of all was the battle scene with an army of It was like they were actually...
Are you serious?
If you don't believe me, go see it for yourself. Then you'll understand.
Yeah, all right.
It just came out, so I'm sure it'll still be... Do you... Snake, I'm behind you 100%.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, I'm...
Thanks.
Buenas, Mike. Pues genial, la verdad. A mí este juego me encanta, o sea que me lo voy a pasar teta.
I must be seeing.
Hay como errores, lo que no sé por qué. Ahora se ha guardado aquí. A ver. Es que no sé si se... Cuando tú guardas... Claro, no se guarda... Quiero ver una cosa. Si todo lo que he conseguido... Sí. A ver, yo he jugado los tres. Los tres Tomb Raider nuevos. Y están bien. O sea, menos el tercero que es malísimo. Los dos primeros sí que están guays. Están bien justitos, no... Sí, pues es más o menos como el original, ¿eh? El menú este. O sea que hasta el sonidito, los soniditos.
Not so great.
A mí me encanta el de las sofás 1. El 2 no, pero el uno y el DLC del uno son brutales. No, 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 es el principio esto. O sea, no he avanzado nada. O sea, llevo... Espera, porque me sale cortado tu mensaje. No, es el principio. Esto es como el tutorial del juego, ¿vale? Y, a ver, como lo estoy haciendo yo es jugar con guía, ¿vale? Yo este juego me lo he pasado 20.000 millones de veces, la Play 2. ¿Vale? Es mi juego favorito. Pero como hay 40.000 coleccionables, ¿me entiendes? En mi primera partida nunca lo suelo hacer, lo de ir con guía. O sea, el ir con guía me refiero de coleccionables, de dónde están las movidas. Pero como me lo he pasado tantas veces, me da igual, ¿sabes? Si me lo quiero hacer, si puedo hacerme todos los coleccionables de una, mejor. Y así me lo quito encima. O sea que voy a estar parando el juego. Pero con guía de coleccionables, ya te digo. Porque ya... Es que ya me lo he pasado muchas veces. Al 100% y todo, además. Pero ya no me acuerdo, porque la última vez que lo hice igual fue hace 10 años.
You want to Snake?
Thanks.
Sí, a ver si hay suerte. Coincide. Luego hay una cosa que no sé muy bien cómo funciona. A ver. Porque antes le he disparado a uno en la cabeza y se supone que de una se duermen. En el juego original pasaba eso, pero aquí parece que no. Porque les estoy dando y no... No sé. La impresión que... O igual por la distancia, o no sé. Porque darle le he dado. Y en el juego original... Sí. Bueno, aquí no le he dado a la cabeza. Aquí falla. Pero aquí sí. Puede ser. Puede ser. Me tengo que adaptar otra vez, que son muchos años ya. Y ahora lo que estoy haciendo pues eso, fijarme bien, porque aquí hay pájaros y hay cositas que son como coleccionables. Sí, sí, voy. hacer la run. Mira, este por ejemplo se ha caído. Ay, los pájaros, es que, claro. Anda, y se me ha jodido la esta, ¿cómo se llama? Silenciador. No me quedan, creo. Medicina, cuchillo. No sé dónde está la pistola. Sí, pero no me queda. No me quedan silenciadores. Ah, sí, sí, vale.
You want to save?
Vale, esto en el directo va a ser un coñazo, que yo lo entiendo.
I will.
Porque voy a estar mirando lo de qué me queda en esta zona, ¿sabes? Y me queda el pájaro y una granadita que hay por aquí. Muy guay, sí. Eso está bien. Yo a veces me lo hago. Voy a poner directos.
I think I saw some. Huh? Who was that? that? Something there? Huh? Who was that?
Ah. Hey, this works. Ah. Gross.
Do you want to save? Take care.
I will.
Huh? Huh?
Later footsteps.
Huh?
Later footsteps.
Nobody here.
Joder, ¿por qué no le amenaza, tío? Si es que de las distancias está complicado, ¿eh?
No, wait.
Sí, es en extremo, es lo máximo que se puede. Es que uno de estos te da una cosa. Y por eso tengo que hacer esto. Estoy haciendo, a ver. Se supone, no sé si es este o el otro. Hay uno de los dos que te da como una especie de cinta de vídeo.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire.
No
Enemy
sé.
position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Bueno, si no es este, es el otro. A ver. Tengo el vídeo por ahí de... Estoy con el vídeo abierto. Ah, no. Vale, vale. No, no es este. Es uno de los del puente.
And then take out the second car.
Vale, vale. Ya está. Pensaba que era este.
Don't shoot!
You want to save? Chin up.
I'll be in. Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
You want to save? Take care, Snake.
I will.